and the ones that really write. I mean, like, just to talk about the songwriting process with Scornful, you know, I had been, we had just gotten done with the touring over the summer for the most part in 2024. And, well, obviously things are what they are, but there was just multiple different negative things happening at once. And I kind of got in a spot where I did my thing where I sort of spiraled and just was isolating myself. And so I spent a month and a half or 2 months in that house pretty much. I didn't do Thanksgiving or Christmas last year. I just really didn't hardly talk to anybody or anything. And so I was like I was in a position where it was like probably time to write a song like that. And there's a few things I do want to clarify too, talking about all this. But so anyway, so me, Draven from Radio WV, and Joey are all sitting in the kitchen of this house where we recorded the song, and it's probably in the fall sometime. And Joey, it's 3 a.m, right? And we were all just like wired, and I can think about Joey talking about really wanting to write a song. And so him and Draven were asking me about my songwriting process and what I do. And so like, I just went and got the guitar, and we were sitting there around the table, and I can remember it was me and Joey sitting here and Draven leaning up against the counter, and we were just talking about it. And I said, if you're going to write a song, I was like, the first thing you got to do is figure out what you're going to write about. And it's got to be something that you feel, not something that you can just articulate about. It's got to be something that's like in there that needs to come out, you know? And so we sat there for like 10 seconds, and Scornful Woman was the word that was used, you know, and it was like, it was specific relationships, but also it was a collection of all like the experiences that we had all had. Like, I think we'd all had horrible relationships too. Of course we all have, you know, like every dude on earth has been through what that song talks about in one way or